Hello everyone, Brickman Studios here, and today we were taking a look at my latest LEGO Spider-Man MOC. So I made this little MOC with a couple different pieces from different parts of LEGO sets that I have. This is from one of the LEGO Aliens tripod attack. It's that businessman that has the briefcase that gets abducted. This is a LEGO police from one of the CMF minifigure polybags. A little dog and a robber that come from the LEGO City Advent Calendar. And we have my Spider-Man from the Daily Bugle right here. Very cool thing about this set is that it comes with the traffic light from the LEGO Batman set from I think 2010 or 2011. That's the not the Batmobile chase, the Cat Cycle chase with Catwoman and Batman with his little jetpack glider. So as you can see, I have some little cool features such as the mailbox from that set as well. I elaborated on the traffic light from that set, and I added a couple of round plates here, right here, and then also one of the thicker round bricks. I did tiling all around to kind of give a sidewalk effect. And then here I tried to make a little broken street with a mixture of tiles and plates and wedges. As you can see, I tried to make it clear that it would be the curb right here on the side, because I made it a bit more gray to try to distinguish from that. Something that could have been useful would have been actually making this taller up and then having those little round tile bricks that I've seen around lately. There were a lot of them in the Daily Bugle set actually. Having this higher up with little edge would have been a nice effect, and there could have been some gutter work as well. But I tried to incorporate a couple different elements to make it more action-like. With Spider-Man swinging down from the set here, it's kind of sometimes hard to place him, but as you can see, he can kind of go back and forth thanks to the web shooter piece. As you can see, he kind of just swings like that. We get the robber with his little jewels. We have the businessman in shock with his bag on the ground. There are a couple different elements here adding on. We have the little dog here that's standing up. I tried to kind of pose him a little, but it's rather tough because as you can see, the dog doesn't really have stud legs like normal. As you can see, he kind of has these little it's almost like quarter piece legs where two of them can fit together on a stud, but it's kind of tough to place him in an action pose. It doesn't have as good mobility as, per se, like this police officer where I posed his legs. As you can see, he's got the very serious face, and I give him handcuffs as well. There's an interesting, as I was talking about the businessman, I gave a little modified plate there with a stud to make him stand up. We have him with the scared face, throwing his arms up in confusion. How was he like this? We do also have next to him in the trash bin a chicken drumstick. I found that in one of my Advent Calendar pieces, and I thought it'd be a little cool detail to add. We have the robber right here. He's trying to run away. This is one of the, like I said, Advent Calendar robbers, and he has a little mustache under there. It's only one face, and he's got nice little back printing as well. I gave him some jewels that came with that, and he has his little ski mask covering him up. Overall, I tried to make it a little bit more gray-like because obviously city streets are not very decorated. They're usually these gray, silver, monotone colors. As you can see here, I had one of the ingot pieces. It's one of my only ones that I had actually, so I put it in. There's some pieces that are more silver. Those were leftovers from the Brickheads Lego Mandalorian, the Star Wars Lego Brickheads, the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. So I added that in. You can also see here it's one of the other silver pieces. And I tried to go with different variations of gray, whether it was blue. And I actually threw in some of these tan, and I think this is orange. I'm not even sure what color that is, to be honest, in Lego, to try to almost give a little bit of a variation. Because it's tough. If you're trying to make a Lego street, it's just not going to be very interesting. So the real color that only comes from this set is the robber and Spider-Man and the traffic light. There's just not a lot of color. So it's a little bit tough to be working on this. I'm sure that as I keep making MOCs, I'll be able to figure out some better techniques and improve my MOC making. But I do have a couple more MOCs coming this way. I recently made a Lego Batman one and also a cool little robot. Because yesterday, I just watched Rise of Beasts, the new Transformers movie. I really liked it, so I kind of got to working and I was like, hey, why don't I make a little robot MOC? I've never done that before. But yeah, all in all, I think this is an interesting MOC. It's fun. It's something new. I haven't been building MOCs recently, so it's kind of fun to get back into it. The only downside is you can kind of see these things exposed, especially because this is a modified brick. It doesn't have studs on the back as well. I didn't really try to do anything for it. I mean, it's not like I'm going anywhere crazy with this. It's always nice to innovate and try new things, but that was one of my things with my main focus was just using these different tiles to give different effects. As you can see, the wedge here, diagonal shape, the circles leave some exposed area in the middle here. Same with the curved and wedged tiles, all of these different effects. I probably could have done more work on distinguishing the sidewalk and the street. Like I mentioned at the start, there's just a little bit of disconnect. It kind of looks like the same thing. It's tough to distinguish between the street. It would have been nice to have just a plate higher to really show that the curves down are, because sidewalks are curved or even straight edges. So it's something I could definitely conceive of in the future and just try to work with that. So here we are at the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for coming to watch this video. I know I haven't posted in a little bit. It was just quite the busy week, but now here we are again with this video. And do not worry, in the next few days, next 2-3 days, there should be out another video on another MOC I've made. So I hope you like this and stay tuned for more. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Is there anything you'd like to see me build? Anything you'd like to see me review? All of that is greatly accepted. Thank you so much, guys.